And we're looking ahead to Christmas. The new information we just got in about your chances of seeing some snow for the holidays. The top of the hour. Thanks for joining us. I'm Chris Warren. This is Weather Center Live.
Hard to believe we're going into Christmas week. Next week is the last weekend, so get the shopping done, right?
It's two more Saturdays.
It's going to be packed. And if you're in the Northeast, it's going to be kind of a messy trip to the mall tonight. That is one of those spots where we could see some more rain and some storms coming in. For your Saturday, look for those afternoon showers to develop. 59 degrees, so a chilly rain out there. Sunday looks pretty good. A mix of sun and clouds, maybe a stray shower. And then Monday, we'll see some more hit or miss storms starting to fire up as well. We have a couple of different disturbances that are going to be playing in this equation here. We have an upper level disturbance here to your north, and then we have this one to the south. So with that, we have the jet stream way up high here. So this is open to pull in that moisture from the south, and that's exactly what's going to be happening as we get through the weekend. So more of that moisture pulled off to the north. You'll see this big dip in the jet stream. By the way, this is definitely a different pattern than we've been dealing with here for the past, I don't know, several days, if not weeks. We're going to see our ridge that was in the west break down and become more of a trough. So that's really going to change things up for much of the country. So this upper disturbance here moving to the northeast, again, that moisture continuing to be pulled as we get through the weekend. We'll track this out for you here in New Orleans, looking at some of those showers coming in as well. Mostly dry conditions in Texas as we get into tomorrow morning, although when we get back in towards San Antonio, look at some showers coming your way around 11 o'clock in the morning. We'll start to see those push off right along those impulses, by the way. So we're looking at more rain from Corpus up to Houston by the time we get into Saturday evening. Into the overnight hours Sunday, all of this pushes off to the east. Now Jackson, Mississippi, New Orleans getting hit with more rain around 9 or 10 o'clock on Sunday morning. So it's going to be kind of a wet weekend for portions of the south, Chris. Folks, unfortunately, in the northeast, as we have, wouldn't you know it, right around rush hour, some snow coming into these highly populated and heavily traveled areas. So here it is right now, looking at some snow from DC, Baltimore up through Philly, right up 95 into New York, out onto Long Island as well. Coming down in earnest, and it's going to continue for the next few hours here. So right now, if we take a look at LaGuardia Airport, the delay is about an hour and a half, not only there, but also at Newark and JFK. 27 degrees, some light snow right now, but we're looking at an hour and 33-minute delays there at LaGuardia. So plan ahead if you are heading out to the airport. Newark, as I mentioned, about an hour and a half for you as well due to that light snow and the visibility issues really, as you'll notice from those shots we've been showing you with the tower cams, it's very, very overcast and very hard to see. So for Philly, you're looking at the potential to pick up not a ton of snow, but maybe an inch or so. And that's in general what most of you will pick up in the tri-state area as well. Now by tonight, it's looking like things will calm down after midnight and all of the snow will move on out, Chris. So it's kind of a quick hitter. Nonetheless, bad timing, right? But there's a lot going on in the Northeast right now, that's for sure, in terms of those travel delays. A little snow coming into play here. Right now in Philly, we have 72-minute delays here because of snow. It's cold. It's 25 degrees. That visibility is reduced. You're under a winter weather advisory here in Philly and much of Jersey until 9 o'clock this evening. Also, the New York airports are a big mess right now, from Newark to JFK, LaGuardia, anywhere from an hour to almost 2-hour delays here being reported, and ground management programs in effect at all of the airports I just talked about. So travel is going to be very touch and go. Now for tomorrow, we're looking much better. Here in the Northeast, that system is out of there. So quiet weather conditions in New York, no travel delays expected, but we do have some more rain coming into the south. So we could see some delays places like Dallas, another system coming to the Pacific Northwest as well. All right, well, when it comes to traveling this holiday, the last thing you want are delays, right? But there are some airports where you can almost bet on that happening, and many times that is due to the weather. Meteorologist Stephanie Abrams takes a look at some of the worst weather airports for delays. Now we're slowing things down, and as hopefully many of you are, I know it's a busy time of year. We're heading into the holiday week, and the big question, will we see a white Christmas? Well, right now we are getting some of the white stuff here across the Great Lakes. Also another low moving up the East Coast right now. That's producing some big time travel problems in places like Philadelphia Jersey, New York City, the whole tri-state area looking at pretty massive airline delays right now. So as we time this out, this is a look at 5 o'clock this evening. You'll see snow going through much of New York out onto Long Island. By around 10:30 this evening, this starts to pull away. New England still getting some of it. Boston, you could be in play as we get into maybe 9, 10 o'clock this evening for some more snow. But then by the time we get past midnight, really start to see this pull out to sea and not looking at any threats after this. The problem is everyone is commuting right around the time that this snow is falling. It's probably not going to amount to that much, maybe an inch, 2 inches or so at the most. But nonetheless, the travel problems will be the main impact here, both on the roads and in the skies. Here's Saturday at 1 p.m. We do see some more snow coming in through portions of Pennsylvania, also upstate New York as well, but no travel problems really expected for tomorrow along the northeast coast. So as far as the snow totals ending tonight, maybe an inch to 3 inches in some of those pockets, stretching all the way from Philly up the Jersey Shore out onto the Cape.